Good morning everyone and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend, but if you didn't, you can have a Monday hug from me. Right, I'm going to go straight in because there's quite a lot in today's video, and the first thing is this. I was in Walmart on Saturday and I purchased this party tablecloth. It's iridescent and it's a blue one. They had a choice of blue or pink, but I went for this. And as you can see, it's got a beautiful surface. And I love trying out different substrates. So for $2.75, I purchased the blue one. Doesn't really matter what colour you buy if you like this. And this is what it looks like when you cut a chunk off. It's wonderful. You've got this lovely iridescent plastic surface. Let's see if I can get a clear image so you can see the colours. When on a blue background, you get pink and you get silver and you get blue. And then, of course, you take it away and you get this napkin base. So this is useful to keep for mopping up all your messes from your craft mat. But this is also nice. Now, I will say this will adhere with Dollar Tree glue stick, which is one of these. It will adhere with blah, blah, blah. My language is all weird now, isn't it? My Dollar Tree liquid PVA jot glue. It will adhere with that. And, as I say, for permanence, double-sided sticky tape, sheets of it or strips of it. Now, can you see that? Isn't that lovely? Right, so within this program today, I'm going to be showing you stuff that I have made using this. It is a huge thing. It's 102 inches by 54 inches. So it's better to keep it in the pack and just cut off slices for things as you need it. But first of all, I'm going to show you things that I didn't use it with. So we'll forget about the Walmart tablecloth for a moment. And the first thing I'm going to show you is a new die. And it is this. And it is super cute and I absolutely love it. And this is a crate. That is a bottle, which could be a beer bottle or a soda bottle. And you also get two little, let's get a clear shot, two little bottle caps, and you get a little either beer glass or soda glass. And this is what I made. I'm going to measure them fully made up for you. So I just did a sort of like distressed vintage effect, and I left them so that the bottles could be taken out, and I put a little bit of UV resin on there to give my bottles a sheen. But they are super cute. Now, as I say, I did mine vintage style, but these would look great done in sort of raspberry pink and lime green, to look like sort of retro 1950s soda. So the crate, when made, is 2¼ inches by just over 2¼ inches. And then I'm going to take one of those little bottles out there and I'm going to measure that with its little cap on without dropping it. And that is a little fraction over 2 inches. But it is just so sweet. Make a great tag. Each one could have a little magnet on the back. AliExpress do mini magnets. And it could be a little mini magnet on a fridge. It's really sweet. So that's my first one. And my second one, which doesn't involve a Walmart tablecloth, I used my regular in-out square. I used my most favourite doily in the whole wide world, which is that one. And I used this cake die, which is in bits, which is why I'm going to measure it all made up. And this is what I did. It's a raspberry and chocolate cake, and I used the pattern cardstock there from Tuesday morning, gold glitter cardstock from Tuesday morning, and my white cardstock is from Michael's to cut the doily. But look at that. It even has the little cake topper that says hooray. I just think that's really, really sweet. It embosses and cuts beautifully. You've got the little chocolate drips there for that layer. And it would make a nice birthday cake and even a nice wedding cake if it was all done in white and silver. It's just really, really pretty. Of course, you could go really boho and funky with it, and you could do it in all kinds of rainbow colours. But I just absolutely love that. It's just got some, that's a nice picture. It's just got lovely details. You've got the dots, and you've got the little checkers, and you've even got the little bits there, the serrations in the leaves. They're tiny, but you can still see them. So that is my second new die, and I just love that. So that's that one. Bring my beer bottles down so that you can see them. And my next collection is going to involve that Walmart tablecloth. But first of all, I want to show you what that Walmart tablecloth looks like on white. You can see the iridescence there. I just cut a simple butterfly. It might be difficult to see it, but it does shift. It colour shifts from pink to gold to blue to silver, and I popped a little gold body on it there, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. It makes your plain cardstock look really fancy. And here I've covered yellow cardstock and pink cardstock, so you can still see those colours, but it picks up the iridescence, and this time it turns it gold. So very pretty. And of course, because I love to experiment, I just had to get in there, and this is on a dark red background that I embossed and then just rubbed over it with black StazOn ink. So if you like grungy things, try to get a clean picture. Let's see if we can do it. There we go. Then you might like to be able to do it like this, which is to glue it down onto a sheet of dark cardstock, run it through the embosser, and then just drag a black StazOn ink pad over the surface. I really like that. It's quite dramatic. It would look nice covered in resin and turned into a little pin or something like that. So just showing you there some different colours, and I also cut a couple of little sentiments to show you that it will cut, and just pop that onto the white background. But this is very, very pretty, and I'm just hoping that the camera can at least try and pick up some of that sparkle and detail for you. But it's just lovely. For $2.75, I got a huge roll of it, and I had a lot of fun. So the first card that I made, I used a brand new apple shaker die. This is a great die. If you put it together like that, you can see it's got a nice size frame, easy for handling, easy for cutting, a good thickness of foam board if you're using Dollar Tree foam board, just nice to handle. It's not a thin skinny frame that's all floppy like some of them. It's something that you can really get your hands onto and create. And I'm going to measure the outside frame for you, and that is almost 2¼ inches. And what's nice about this as well is that you can see it's got the cut marks around the edges, so it leaves an aperture that you can use as well. It's just a really, really lovely apple shaker die, and this is what I made. As you can see, I used my Walmart tablecloth over pink cardstock and over green cardstock so that you get that lovely shiny shimmery reflection. I just really like it. It's just so pretty. It's unicorns and mermaids and princesses and fairies. It's that kind of thing. So that is my first card using my Walmart tablecloth. Just used a free piece of clip art for the background. Just tied it in with an apple. Used a little apple wreath. I used my computer to print off the happy birthday, and I popped a little pearly heart on there. So that is my first card. For my second one, I can't find my butterflies. My butterflies are somewhere, but I made, using that Walmart tablecloth again, a butterfly card, and this is K&Co paper from Tuesday morning, and the background I flipped and it's the orange reverse, and when you put your Walmart tablecloth onto orange, you can see it shines orange, purple and gold, and I just thought that looked really Indian summer against that background and very pretty. And I just inserted the butterflies in white over that so that that shimmer would come through the wings. So there that one is. And butterflies, there are thousands available on AliExpress, and I just grabbed these two from my stash because I wanted them kind of flying away from the one that's printed there on the scrapbook paper. But there it is on orange. And then for my third one, I can tell you that this joy is no longer available. It was the 2 letters and it came with a large snowflake, but there is a joy which is all letters and you can add your own snowflake. So I will do a link to that, because when you put all 3 together, I just think it's really pretty. And then snowflakes from my stash, and once again there are thousands of those on AliExpress, and I will link to snowflakes. And then in the centers there, a little bit of my bling, but that once again is the Walmart tablecloth on blue and white cardstock, and that is the color shift that you get when you do that. It's a frosty silver and pink, and on the white there just a lovely frosty snowy blue. I'm just really pleased to have such a huge amount for $2.75. And I'm going to be using quite a lot of this on white cardstock to back my snow globes. Just give them an extra bit of sparkle. So there you have it. Those are my creations from the weekend. I used sequins from AliExpress, and I used my usual mousse wrap for the shaker window. And I forgot to show you this. This is also a new die set. Whoops. And these are fishtail banners, and they are huge. And they're what I used on the bottom of my Apple cards there. And I used this size, which is the next size down from the largest. But I'm going to measure the largest for you because it is big. It's a great size. And that is 5.5 inches long by 1 3/4 wide. So it is a lovely fishtail banner set. You can decorate a whole card with different strips of paper, just like that. That simple, and then pop a sentiment on there. So I hope you enjoyed what I showed you today, including my lovely new Walmart tablecloth. And you have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow. And as usual, all links below. Bye.